So today we're gonna be sitting down with former CAA member, Nobel Prize winner, Santa Claus aspirator, enthusiast, if you will, but who will remain anonymous. Sit down, man.
Good to be here. It's good to be here. It's good to come into this situation with the truth.
Yeah, I believe it, man. We're here today to talk about your beliefs on the government, Jerry Seinfeld, even the problem at hand, public fornication. What do you want to say, man?
Like, you're talking about the government and how they have people go out in the public during COVID and do public fornication. Is that what you're talking about?
That's what I'm alluding to, man.
So about 4 years, when was COVID? 2020. About 6 years ago, the big government came together. All the big governments, all the world, and they wanted to have big public orgies. So basically, what they decided was they were going to fake a disease. COVID-19, coronavirus, the Wuhan flu. And what they did with the Wuhan flu, the COVID, is basically they convinced us all that we were all sick with the flu and that we were going to die if we didn't all go in our homes and barricade ourselves inwards. So we all did that, and then they went out to Walmart, McDonald's, fucking Circle K, Tim Hortons, whatever business you want. And they just had big orgies. But everyone was sick with the Wuhan flu, the COVID, so no one could prove that they did it because they were all sick. That's true. That's proven. You could look it up.
Okay, thank you. So, with a wild accusation like that, you must have some sort of evidence and some sort of story that goes along with being a former CAA member and witnessing some of these crimes go on. And so, if you don't mind, I would love to hear or maybe even see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
But the way I figured this out was one day during COVID, I wanted a Big Mac. And I couldn't afford the extra $4 that it is to Uber Eats it. So I walked to McDonald's during COVID. I had a mask on and everything. And what do I see when I get into McDonald's? I see Justin Trudeau, Bill Clinton, and Hillary Duff banging it out. Public orgy. Bunch of randoms too.
Bunch of randoms too?
Yeah, like the guy who owns Boeing and shit like that. We're just banging it out.
Oh yeah. My what I've heard in the rumors around this, and my belief is that Jerry Seinfeld might have been involved in this whole situation.
Jerry Seinfeld's a rapist. And so he was into all that shit, you know what I mean? Like the whole Epstein thing, Jerry Seinfeld involved. Epstein was my boy, but I wasn't on the island or anything. I never did any of the touchy shit. And I knew he was doing all that shit, but I couldn't rat on him. What the fuck am I gonna say? I'm just some CIA spec ops dude, and I want to get my dick wet too. So
what you once said? Sometimes you eat sand. Please go further.
Well, so here's the thing. You get a whole hand of sand, and you start eating it. You'll realize that as much as it's dry, coarse, and dusty, it's actually really tasteful. It has this. It almost tastes like what you like, beige, the color beige. What you would think the color beige tastes like. That's what sand tastes like. And as a person who's eaten fucking rats, mice, squirrels, beavers, different wild animals while I was stuck in the Wuhan mountains and different places like that for 40 months straight, dying, couldn't get any food. I eat caterpillars and shit. Sand it's really good for you. It's actually good. It has a lot of has some good calories, decent amount, 600 per ounce. And not only that, it's got a lot of protein. The sand is very high in protein. A gram of sand, probably 1/10 a gram of 1/10 of a gram of protein. And the Eskimos did it before the snow hit the sand.
Right. So you say you were in the Wuhan mountains for 40 weeks, 40 months
40 months every week.
on a nearly only sand diet. Is that correct?
So this is how it went. There's no sand out there. It's all snow. You know, like you've seen it. You've seen the Wuhan mountains. It's all snow and rock.
Of course.
But my superior officer at the time, before I ended up actually owning the United States of America, he did the math and realized that like 1 gram of sand weighs less than 1 gram of any food, and it has higher protein. So we just brought sand. Like we'd bring like big cases of sand. We would just eat sand, like handfuls. It was good. I still eat sand.
So explain more about your business ventures in crickets.
So I've been thinking about going to like a PetSmart, and they sell crickets for if you have like a lizard, they'll eat the crickets. I've been thinking if we just basically get like a bag of fucking crickets and just open the bag, you know, kind of cool. There'd be cricket noises in the house. We'd have crickets.
Right.
That's my business. That's my idea. You know, first person to do it.
Do you have any future plans or like goals in mind for the success of the business when it eventually comes?
First off, I need to have a kid, so he can follow up my lineage. You know, I'm gonna get a bitch pregnant and baby trap her and have a kid and not really take care of it till he's like 19, 18, till he's old enough to do shit on his own. And then I'll force him to take over my business. You got like a 3-year-old boy and you blow that cocksucker's fucking brains off his neck, shoot him with like a 12 gauge shotgun. The rest of his body's pretty fucking good. It's
I stopped recording right there. I stopped fucking recording. That's too far, man. What are we gonna do?